Hello everyone, welcome to another video. In this video I paint the other part of the kitchen ceiling, or in other words you can watch them paint dry. And in between showers I make a table and a bench for our neighbour Andreas. I also plaster the ceiling in our ensuite, and we'll give you a quick tour around of that once it's painted. And we upgrade the window in Andreas' office. So it's a rainy Sunday and I'm going to be plastering the side bits of the two windows. Yeah, so the ceiling in here needs a second coat, and then I can show you the whole room. So the concrete is taking a bit longer because we've had to stop and put some little bales into the shed. Okay, so apparently it's not going to rain anymore. I'm going to get the tractor, load it with pallets, take it down to the nursery area and build another pig house. Plastering the side bits of the two windows in the kitchen ceiling, which I didn't do, as you can see, that side and that side on both windows, which I didn't do because it's hard to do your wet edges. Anyway, besides that, so I'm going to plaster these two, and something that's been needed to be done for a long time. I'm going to plaster the top coat. I've done one coat, but the top coat on our ensuite bathroom ceiling as well. So there we go, little half mix done, and I'll set you up over here somewhere like that. I'll just show you. Hopefully I've got enough mixed up to do the lot. Oh, there's another trowel. Where to start, eh? So this edge of the angle bead is at the wrong angle. It's sticking out here. Not a lot I can do about it, but I'll put extra plaster over it and should be able to hide it. Okay, bit of a cock up in here. Oh, this is the ensuite. I've started to put a layer of plaster on, and it's gone hard already. So whatever I put on here, I can't remember what it was. It's obviously sucking all the moisture out of it. So I'm going to quickly attempt to blend in. This is, yeah, don't do this at home. Some PVA, just to help seal this surface. Painting on a ceiling is awful. And hopefully just try and rescue it. Yeah, like I said, don't try this at home. But I'm trying to blend it in with the PVA onto the existing ceiling. This is really not good. See, it's gone off so much, so quickly. I can PVA straight on top of it. This is fresh plaster. It's still wet in the bucket. Look at that. Wow. Well, hopefully I can get another coat on that. I'll do the rest in a minute. So I've managed to get some form of finish on this in first coat. Just quickly splashing on the come on, brain's not working. The I was going to say SPR. Quickly splashing on the PVA. It's sort of helped it. I'm going to have to give it a second coat now. So what turned out to be a nice relaxing Sunday after Sunday, just sort of a couple of little jobs, now turned into a nightmare. But I'll try and put the second coat on and see what it looks like. Try not to put it all on myself. Yeah, I might get away with it. It's going quick. Must have wet this time. Makes it harder work when things go wrong.
A few moments later.
So it's looking very much like I've rescued the ceiling, which pleases me greatly. Yeah, so next up I've got to obviously clean everything up and hopefully it'll dry enough for me to paint it this week, this video, and then we'll do a reveal on the whole rest of the bathroom, I think. I've not really shown it anywhere. And the kitchen, so the 4 little pieces, 1, 2, 3, and 4, we're all done. I just need to dry it and I can paint the whole ceiling then, put the light up, and then we start on the big one. But before that I've got to make, as I've said before, a new bracket to take away these chains, a new bracket to suspend our extractor hood from steel in the middle to take away the 4 chains. I'm going to bring it down a little bit. So that's the next job, plastering on this end done, so that's half the ceiling done really, and all the awkward bits. There we go. Okay, so today our neighbour Andreas has turned up with a load of angle iron. So I can make, ages ago I made him a table out of angle iron, quite a stylised sort of table. So he wants a couple more to go with that then. He's brought all the stuff, so all I've got to do is cut it up into the right sizes, etc., and weld it together. So we've cut all these and trimmed them to size. Just got to clean them up before we weld, but they're all cut. Well, we've still got the cutting disc on. We'll cut 4 legs to length as well,
including one of the neighbour legs. Yeah, hopefully not.
So just clamp these up. I'll just have a quick weld up a minute. I'll just a little spot just to hold them. So I've had to swap over welders with this little gasless MIG now from Lidl, just because the the steel pipes for the legs are thinner and they keep burning through, as you can see on the bottom of here. So I'm using a different welder which should cope with the thinner metal, hopefully. We'll see. Lovely little gasless MIG, which means the flux for the welding is inside the wire. Clever stuff. So on this little side table build now, we've built the frame at the bottom, welded the 4 legs on. We're now just putting in like a stabilising section. Looks similar to here. Maybe even get some wood to go in that at some stage. But we're going to now try and weld this. Chickens are fighting. We're going to weld this in the centre of here, and might have to go and see what's wrong with the chickens.
Take it from.
Yep, so there we go, table all made up. Very similar design to the little dining table that I made Andreas a couple of years ago. So we stuck to the same design. And there we go.
Super.
Now he tells me he wants a little footstool as well.
Say again?
You want a little footstool thing? Or what seat? To go with it.
But I don't want to bother you longer than needed. That's why.
So, as you can probably hear, it's blowing a hoolie outside, but fortunately it's blowing in the right direction. So I have a little job I can do today. Just drag it out. Which is fit this window. It's a double glazed window with it's a sliding window, and it has blinds, a roller blind on the top. Plastic shutter blinds that come out over the outside. I need to fit this to the office window because the one we have in there is one of the original windows from the house, and it's just an upgrade really, and the wind's in the right direction, so even if it rains I'm not going to get wet. So I'll go and set it out. So because the window is a bit deeper in that one to incorporate the incorporate the blinds on the outside, the shutters on the outside. So I have to cut a piece off the bottom. Obviously I can't cut the top because that's a lintel. This up to protect the plants underneath. So on the inside now, we'll get rid of this light pole somehow. Right. The window frame's fixed in, so if I can take these out. Oh, why's that there? I've just noticed one of my special books has fallen off the bookcase. Oh no. Have to look at that. A graphic novel, David Gemmell's Wolf in Shadow, signed. For those that know. Why does it fall down? Oh dear. I'll have to get that flattened out, I think. Maybe it's a haphazard way I'm bloody working here. Right. Frame out. The right bit. Ooh. Get up. So it seemed to be just stuck in with the silicone. Who would have done a thing like that? Hate these things. So there we go, that's our big hole where the window was. You can see where I've cut through. It was on one of the webbing of the tijolo, so that's a good thing-ish. So what I'm going to do is mortar in these holes, fill them in with mortar, yeah, waterproof mortar, all this stuff, and the sides here. And then I'll probably, I don't know if the wind's going to affect this, what I'll probably do is bed the bottom of the window here on that same waterproof mortar, yeah, so any wind, any rain that blows against here, jeez, yeah, so any wind that blows tries to blow the rain in here comes against this bed of mortar along here. And then I'll also tile like a ledge on the outside, like the size of my hand, a window sill if you like, for any rain that comes on the window to go outside, so it needs to be a lot higher. The only reason I'm doing it that way around is because I don't want to go out there and recut again because I forgot to in the first place. But it'll be alright, I'll set it on a mortar bed and everything will be fine. So I'm just going to offer the frame of the window in for size before I mix any mortar. Just wanted to show you how we pull this little clip down here, unscrew this. Oh, easier said than done with one hand. Hang on, let's do this properly. Yeah, and unscrew this little screw. And this is on the inside, obviously. It's a little fixing plate which stops the window being lifted up. So if we remove that, yeah, we can now, when the window's opened, you can lift the whole thing and it comes out like so. I'll do the same on this one with that clip there. That makes the window a lot easier to move because the heaviest thing is the glass. There we go, that's both the windows, so all the heavy stuff is out. Much lighter now, so I'll just I'll go and see if it fits and then mix up some mortar.
Hopefully.
And then I'll have a cup of tea.
Oh look, it's raining. Quelle surprise. So here we have the agility test.
Yeah. Right, so I'm hoping it would fit like that.
Excellent.
Yeah. Although we've had to take it out the bottom, it does fit flush against here quite nicely. And yeah, we had to get a better mortar on there. Yeah.
Hello, darling.
Oh yeah, but guess what? The rain is
Yes,
come,
I've.
and it's changed direction.
It's coming in,
So
isn't
I'm
it?
hastily putting the window in. Sort of a change of. I must get the square and make sure it's square. But I've bedded the bottom in now on mortar. Panicking to get because rain is actually coming in, so I'm panicking to get the window fixed. But
I have made you a cup of tea.
right, I'll be right there. Do you
Yes.
need 5 more minutes to get the
That's
windows
right.
in? Job done. In the corners, and we'll put the window in for the minute. That'll have to do because it's raining in here.
There you go, I don't know which bit it came from. Whoa. Little plastic bits falling off windows.
Oh dear. Oh dear. It would appear
That righty's too tighty.
no.
Oh.
I have to put them in from the outside.
Oh.
Because this is slightly higher than the bottom of the window.
Yeah.
So
A minute, let me come up and have a quick look. Oh, dee-ba-dee-ba-dee.
I have to put them in.
Oh yes,
Like
yeah,
that.
that makes sense.
I'll have to put that in the centre then, won't I? Hang on a sec. It's getting tricky now.
Huh?
Put that outside, reach around.
Oh.
Like that. Put that in its place. Like that.
Yay! Well done, darling.
So,
Little bit of titivation.
well, it's. Yeah, you can tell this is wrong, so I'm going to have to get. That's better.
Just little adjustments in places, yeah.
Yeah, so if you've got the window sliding, I can see by the size of the gap. That's pretty good actually. So same this side. So it means so the track
Right, let me
is unbendable. The track where they roll on is a fairly thick piece of aluminium. Yeah. So if you get the window nearly closed. Yeah, this is.
So you can see like a gap. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously
So
from
you
here.
obviously use an
An old dust brush.
old brush to push it over with. It's the best tool to use. Unless I break it now. Just to get the gap even, and then you know
frame square, yeah?
Yeah.
That clicks all right.
That shuts. Job done.
Just a little bit of gapping here. I mean, I know I need some fresh air up here, but...
Yeah, I'll...
No, that's better, isn't it? And it's nice because it's got the blind as well with this one, so... There we go. Brilliant.
Because we wanted a blind because when the sun, in the summer when the sun shines through here, it heats this office space up like crazy, like to 50, 55, 60 degrees, which is rather warm.
Yes. But, right, let's go and have your cup of tea I think I've got a couple of cookie things.
Cookie things?
Yeah.
Loving it.
So, just doing a little bit of finishing off there. I just surprised him. Shouldn't frighten him too much on a when he stood on a ladder. Can I open the window?
Yeah. I've recut, this is why it's so dirty. I've recut this the sill so I can put a piece of tile on there.
Ah, right.
Yeah, so that's why everything's now. Look.
You're a mucky pup, aren't you?
You can't make an omelette without breaking a few eggs, darling.
Oh, really? Yeah, sorry I frightened you. Good job you didn't fall off the ladder. Shouldn't laugh, should I?
No.
No.
That's a soft landing in the garden.
Yeah, you squish me plants.
Yeah, true.
Which, I think
That would be more upsetting.
It would, yes. Lovely. I'll shut the window and leave you right there then.
Well, while you're there, pass me the hammer and chisel, please.
One moment. Oh. Bye.
Okay, so apparently it's not going to rain anymore. I'm going to get the tractor, load it with pallets, take it down to the nursery area and build another pig house. So here goes. Come on, here. I don't know if you can hear this. I'll try and shelter the mic a bit. So we're wanting to build the new house in here, and we'll divide this paddock into two. The reason here is because it never gets wet, which is a good thing, and it also gives us an opportunity to put a gate right here, fixed to the house, I think for security, you know, to make it more stable, because the ground, as you can see, there's granite right here, so the ground isn't very deep to get posts into. So we're going to put a gate here, the house right here, and then we'll put a fence halfway along the paddock. That should separate the two girls and their piglets until they're old enough to integrate, and then they'll be in these paddocks with all the oranges, etc., all summer. So hopefully that'll work. Right, let's break this fence open. Oh. How do we do this? So as you can see now, I've cleared a space. I'm going to use pallets to mark it out, and then instead of using a tape measure in a square, just get it roughly like it, and then start digging the foundations. So setting out like this gives you a better idea of orientation, where this is basically going to be the roof size, mais ou menos, roughly. Gives you some idea how it's going to sit with the fencing, etc. Gate here, yes, not looking bad where it is, and it's also looking fairly level, so that'll be easier for me to dig the foundations. I'll just check what I have to use for a gate, unless I use another pallet, so that may be an option as well. So there we go, it's the foundation dug, ranging from 8 to 10 inches here, so what we're talking 200 to 250 mil, Lowest point probably, or the highest point I should say, 150mm deep, 6 inches. So it's between 6 and 10 inches all the way around. I'll put some concrete in here now, level it out, and we'll do the blocks not tomorrow because I think it's going to rain again tomorrow. We'll see. That's about 2.5 mixerfuls. Hope it's enough. I'll probably go and do another load. So the concrete is taking a bit longer because we've had to stop and put some little bales into the shed.
So they're, what's it, 300 kilos each, aren't they?
Yeah.
So you've got one in. So we need to get these in undercover because obviously we're due more rain.
This is standard practice how to hitch up a bale.
So let's say we've got one in already. Right. Right, I'm just going to stand and film a minute.
I don't know.
Oh, we've come off the edge of the... But with the help of the mini digger, we got that top bale in. So Nick's just put that away. So now this is all undercover before the rain comes along, because it definitely looks like we're going to get some.
I've got to go and finish the concrete now.
Yeah,
We chuck these up there?
yeah. Well, I'll bring them around. So I couldn't actually film the final bit because I had to give Nick a hand, but there you go.
Well, I'm back with the concrete now after a straw interlude, but I just want to show you the sun going down behind the mountain with the clouds. Looks really cool. Anyway, I'll stick the rest of this, so we've got these two loads in here now. I'll stick the rest of that in now and smooth it off, and I'll show you when I've finished. So there we go, all dug out, concreted, levelled off, plus or minus 10mm. Not the best, but yeah, it started to go off, to be honest. It was nearly an hour doing the straws, well, not an hour, but long enough for the concrete to suck up or for the soil to suck up the moisture out of the concrete, make it a little bit unworkable. So anyway, it's in now, it's all done. So we have an entrance, hang on. So the entrance is here and the gate is going to go there. Andreas asked me if I can lay a piece of concrete or some blocks along here underneath the gate. So if the pigs do push up against the gate, there's still room for the gate to flow over the top of it, yeah? So you imagine the blocks will be, you know, 200 mil, 8 inches higher than this. So once I put the row of blocks on, I'll then spread the soil out so the inside is higher than the outside. The golden rule. But it's fairly dry in this corner for some reason. I think it's slightly higher. If you go over here, you'll see it's still running from everywhere. It's all running through off the paddock up there. So that, yeah, once this is built, the next job is a fence from this corner across, and then we have 2 separate paddocks with their own orange trees, their own shade, their own grassy areas. So that'll be good. Ooh. And on that note, I'll go and get myself a beer. I think I've earned it. So as you just saw, we've had a new delivery of blocks and sand. So I'll bring the blocks down, stack them around here, go back up, mix of mortar to lay them on, 4:1, something like that. And we'll lay them, we'll dig a new bit for the blocks and once under the gate. And then we're ready for the pallets. So there you go, as you can see I've got it's a wheelbarrow and a half of mortar and it's warming up. 4:1 mix. So I'll just set the camera up and we'll have a time lapse of me laying them. Should be fairly quick. So there we have it. What I'll do now is just gently, I've laid all the blocks, I'll gently pull all the soil to the edge so it flattens in the middle. I'll go and have a cup of tea, and should be sort of hard enough to me to start gingerly putting the pallets on and yeah, starting that part of the build. So base in, blocks in, they're still wet but they're, you know, they're fairly solid enough to build on with the pallets. I think I've got enough for the right size pallets, so let's start putting the pallets up. Very fast. So there it goes. As you can see, that didn't take very long. All I need to do now, well, this pallet is wrong. I know where the correct pallet is. It's the one we put in the corner of the duck house when we had all the flooding. Hopefully I can do a swap without Ange seeing. Because that pallet is the same size as these. It'll work better. Now I need 3 bits of timber for the roof and 3 bits of galvanized sheeting, wrinkly tin, chapas, lots of different names for it throughout the world, but the undulating galvanized sheets for the roof, same as all the rest. Screw them on, job done. In the meantime, we'll go and see what Angie's doing.
So as bright light. As Nick has been doing the pig house, the new pig house, and plastered, and we've painted this ceiling now here in our ensuite. So this is it. It's just a little ensuite off our bedroom. So yeah, very pleased now. That's as we come in, view out the window. But yeah, a couple of little bits more to do in here. Nothing huge. We've got there was a weird electrical sort of thing when we moved in. So we've just got a plate there at the moment and we're trying to work out what to actually put there. But yeah, looking really nice now. We've got the ceiling painted. It's made such a difference in here. So yeah, there you go. Like I said, it's just a big walk-in shower. And ideal.
So that's that done. Probably more paint on me than on the ceiling, but
it blends with the grey.
A few edges I need to clean up. I'm not particularly happy with. There's an indent there. I'll probably use some fine plaster, fill that in and repaint over that. Just the only spot on the whole ceiling.
Yeah.
There. Don't know why. There we go. So all done. On to the next job. So Angie's just in the process of feeding the dogs. So we're having what?
Eggs and meat.
Eggs and meat. And that's all we have time for this week. So thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the video.
It's been quite busy.
Yeah, quite a busy video, this one.
You know, considering we've had a lot of rain, but we've managed to
put something together for you guys. Anyway, so thanks for watching. If you liked it, please give us a big like. And if you liked it and you're not subscribed, please...
It's free.
Subscribe, and yeah, it's free.
You can see more of me in my hat.
And don't forget to ring the notification bell.
Ding ding.
If you want to be notified for upcoming videos that we release. So see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.